Good morning, this is me Riya Singh and you're watching Amity TV. It's an honor and privilege to welcome a distinguished figure in the Indian judiciary, Honorable Justice Anjana Mishra. With an exemplary career as the judge of the Patna High Court, chairperson of the Bihar State Law Commission, judicial member of the Armed Force Tribunal Principal Bench, New Delhi. She made remarkable contribution to the legal and judicial framework of the country. We welcome you, ma'am. Ma'am, what inspired you to pursue your career in law and how do you see women in law?
Joined the legal profession because I was truly inspired by my parents, who were both lawyers, and they had always spoken so highly, and the Patna High Court had truly fascinated me as a child. I had seen my father work late nights and labor for the cause of the rich as well as the poor, and that is what inspired me to join the legal profession. Lady lawyers are that they are to survive in an atmosphere which is male dominated, and in order to prove their worth, they have to put in a lot of efforts to ensure that their value does not get undermined. Their skills are not ignored, and they must be respected as any other lawyer present and practicing. So far as the challenges which were there when I was elevated to the bench, it was indeed something of a different nature, as we were required to be very, very alert to all laws which had been rendered in various parts of the country, and also the Honorable Apex Court. So study was the key word which helped us survive and be equal partners on the bench. So that is how I remained on the bench for a considerable number of years with my knowledge and my perseverance and hard work. Sitting on the bench is not easy either. You have to be very alert, and you must persevere and ensure that the right is proved right and the wrong is proved wrong.
During your tenure as the chairperson of the Bihar State Law Commission, what are some of the key legal reforms you advocate for?
Key legal reforms that I wanted to advocate for as the chairperson of the Bihar State Law Commission were mainly for the cause of women. Women's rights had been ignored. Not only that, there were laws which had become redundant and were no longer of any use. There was also the misuse of 498A being made quite, copiously. And these were the laws which we wanted to put in some riders in them. Myself, along with one Mr. Arvind Pandey, was the secretary of the Law Commission, we had chalked out a string of measures, and Honorable Justice Anshuman, he was also part of the team where we had, but my term was short-lived, and in the meantime there was also COVID, so we could not really progress. I do not know what happened to it thereafter.
Honorable Ma'am, with your vast experience and expertise, what do you think are the biggest challenges India faces today and how can they be addressed?
The society is faced with the challenge of protection of women. Women are facing a lot of misery, because of the menace of rape. The more we talk about it, the more stringent measures that are being adopted, the worse is the situation and the fallback that is coming within the Indian society. It is a matter of deep concern, and something really needs to be done about it. Another factor which needs to be tackled seriously in our state is the caste factor. Caste is stifling the very fabric of the state. The more dependence on caste values, the worse is the situation, and it is continuously pulling us back amongst other states. So caste issues should be kept on the rack, and if the state wants to progress, I think our Honorable Chief Minister should do something about it.
Ma'am, what advice you would like to give to the young law students and legal professionals?
As one of the law students just asked me, what is the future of a young first generation lawyer? I would say the future is bright so long as he studies, he works hard, and he is supported by his seniors and financially supported for a couple of years by his family. If that support comes and there is dedication, perseverance and hard work, I am sure any first generation lawyer would also survive in this profession and earn a name for himself. It is indeed a bit difficult for him, but with a little props here and there, I think he can make a mark for himself.
Ma'am, Amity University Patna is very proud to have you with us today. So, how do you feel coming to Amity?
I feel I have come home. I do not feel that I am amongst strangers. I can see all the children here enthusiastic, and they all have been giving me loving glances. So thank you so much for welcoming me here in this manner that I have felt purely and comfortable and happy all through. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving your valuable time. For further more updates, stay tuned.